Hello everybody, welcome back to 14 Days of Sunscreen. Here comes the sunscreen. Today is day 11 and I'm very excited because this is a brand that I have not tried anything other than this sunscreen from, and I just feel like it's always fun to kind of try new brands. This one is raved about within the kind of Instagram skincare community. I am excited to try this out and hopefully get my hands on more from this brand because I do think that it's just a really good, like well-made skincare brand. So with all that said, you can probably tell from the thumbnail and title, but we are talking about the Dr. Sam Gossamer, Flawless Gossamer Tint. So this is your standard amount, 50 mLs or 1.7 fluid ounces. I'm going to be applying it like I always do, 1/4 teaspoon to my neck and my face. I'm going to tell you what I think about it, how it sits, finish, all those things. I'm going to show you an arm swatch, oxidation, all of it. So with all that said, I've got my 1/4 teaspoon here. Let's get into it. I'm still working from my standing desk, which is not ideal to film sunscreen reviews. I just prefer to sit down, but my desk was under warranty, which is great. So they've sent me a new one and hopefully my husband will put that together for me this weekend so I don't have to stand all the time. Cause like, obviously you want to stand some, but if you're standing nonstop and no sitting, it gets exhausting. Okay, let's stop talking and let me apply to my face. So this is the Dr. Sam's Flawless Gossamer Tint SPF 50. It retails for $40 and it comes in 4 different shades. I have the second shade, which is 02, and they say this is for fair to beige skin with warm undertones, burns occasionally, sometimes tans. The shade underneath it is fair to pale skin. Then the shade above it, 03, is olive to light brown skin. And then shade 04 is medium dark brown skin. As far as active ingredients, there are both zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. They don't say exactly how much, but it is SPF 50, so I would say it's probably like above 10%. And I think I saw her say, Dr. Sam, say that it was 11.8 zinc oxide, but I couldn't find how much titanium dioxide. This one does not have butyloctyl salicylate, which is nice to see. And they do have a very good guide, both on the sunscreen packaging and on their website, talking about how much to use. So on the back of the packaging, it says, directions, 6 plus pumps for the face, the rule for any SPF, after moisturizer but before makeup. And then on their website, online, I can see the most important thing with sunscreen is to apply the correct dose. The SPF factor is only guaranteed if you apply enough sunscreen, and it's more than you might think. You need 2 milligrams per square centimeter. That translates to 1/4 teaspoon or 2 finger lengths for the face and a shot glass amount for the whole body. So love to see that they are saying that, but also don't know how that works. I forgot to mention, this is one of those sunscreens that I'm going to be doing a split face on because this sunscreen is hard to wear in the correct amount. 1/4 teaspoon, you've heard me say it so many times, I'm not going to go into it today. If you do have a question about that, let me know and I will explain it to you. But I'm going to be doing my 1/8 teaspoon, so that was half of the amount there. And I don't know why I squirted out the rest of it, because on this side, I'm going to show you what I would do if I were wearing this. This would be an SPF topper. This is more like a makeup product for me. So, because I watched a video on how Dr. Sam recommends you apply it, and I was like, well, that looks great on her. She has the light shade. She has more like a very like porcelain complexion. So it looks very nice, but I'm also kind of shocked because I don't know how you get 6 pumps. Like, I would not want to wear this. Even if this were the perfect shade match, it feels too heavy. It feels like it's moving around. Like, I went to blow my nose and just the whole thing wiped off. So we're going to test it out the way that she does it, and I'm going to do it live on camera. Well, it's not going to be live, but I'm going to actually show you and not do a sped up version because I'm just curious. She also does what she calls her 13 dot method. I don't follow her. That's not like a knock. It's just that I don't want to follow every single person out there. But she does like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, something like that, to get all of your skin. So I'm going to try that. We're going to see what it looks like. Okay. I feel like I look crazy because I do. So This is the side with how much I would kind of wear. It's hard to tell, but I think it would definitely be about like 1 pump for my whole face. Maybe not even a full pump, like half a pump, because you get quite a bit of coverage. This side looks atrocious. Like you can always see it the best on my neck, just the difference. But look at that. I mean, I'm not trying to rub it in because I'm not gonna wear this. Like I'm not going out of the house. I'm gonna take this off. This is not good. Very, very heavy, very, very streaky. Even this side, it just looks a little too streaky for my liking. Sitting in fine lines, sitting in wrinkles, you know, just not a great look for me. Aye, Captain, we're back. Okay, wash that off, clean face, no skincare, no nothing on, and I'm gonna show you in real time, not sped up, what this looks like, how we apply it. She does say that she does, what was it, 13 dots, 1 layer, and that's 3 pumps, and then she goes in with a second layer, which totally fair. Like, I love the layer method. I just don't know how that works because I looked like a crazy person. But we're gonna do it. I'm gonna put some music on over top of this. Maybe we'll speed it up a little because the speed doesn't matter. It's more the process. So we'll speed it up, put music on, and we'll just go. So 3 pumps. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's what she says. Now, my question is, this is 13 dots, that's what she does. Does she not use this? Because I don't know. I'm gonna use it because how can you say 3 pumps and not use half of it? So those are my dots, and now I'm gonna blend. This is very odd to me. Okay, that doesn't look as bad, and like I'm not rubbing it all the way in because I just don't feel like getting sunscreen in my hair right now. So like that's why there's a harsher line. I just think like in her video she was like, this is for when you don't want to wear like heavy foundation for it to feel thick. This feels thick to me. This feels very, very thick. And that was 1 layer. So I didn't get my neck. We're gonna go in on the neck and then do a little bit more on the face with another 3 pumps. Also, this shade is, how can you have 4 shades if this shade is one of them? Like, it's so yellow. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. Tinted mineral sunscreens. Okay. Still so much. Oh God, I hate this. I hate it. I hate it. I want to take a shower. I'm supposed to not be talking. Sorry, I don't even want to finish doing this because this is like, there's just no way. And I appreciate the fact that she says sunscreens need to be applied in the proper amount. But was this tested? For it to be this pigmented, it's like, you know you're not going to be able to apply 1/4 of a teaspoon. This is 1/4 of a teaspoon. We just did it in real time. You saw me do 6 pumps, 3 different layers. I did it exactly like she said. This does not work. I don't even want to finish doing it because I hate it so, so much. And even if this matched my skin tone, I said that before, I wouldn't want to wear this. Like, let's look up close. It's streaky. When I took it off, I went into the bathroom and I could see anytime like these lines, these smile lines, it was just like pooling in the lines. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't understand. I'm sorry, this has become a rant. I don't understand how you can have 4 shades with this much pigment. I already said this and expect it to work. Anyway. I need to go wash again, and then I'll be back and we're gonna talk through it more. I don't know how I can continue. Okay. That was the third time I washed my face today, which is fun. Yeah, so this is not going to be my normal kind of details about the sunscreen because I just don't feel like I have the ability. I can't say how it wears underneath makeup. I can't really tell you the finish because it didn't seem too, well, it seemed slidey, a little bit too dewy for my liking, but I don't feel like I really have like final thoughts on the finish. There is a scent to it. It's not like so overpowering, but there is a scent. It does not have butyloctyl salicylate, so that's nice. I'm trying to think of some of the other things that I always talk about. Again, I can't really say what skin type it would work best for because I just couldn't get a clear picture of the sunscreen because I wanted to take it off my face so badly. I'm going to go out on a limb, this is not that crazy, and tell you that it does transfer. When I just like touched my face briefly, it would just be on my fingers everywhere. Obviously, I didn't let it set down, but it's not really gonna set. That's just, I'm pretty sure of that. And the reason I can say that is because I will show you the swatch, but this swatch has been on for probably like 20 minutes now. And if I go like that, it just, do you see how that moved everywhere? It's on my finger. It's not transfer proof, but again, most mineral sunscreens are not going to be transfer proof, so I'm not like taking points off for that. But if I'd done the tissue transfer test, it would have gone everywhere. So let's see the tint, the oxidation, and you know, just the arm swatch, because I do still think that's valuable. So here is the swatch. This has been on, like I said, for 15-20 minutes now. This is where I just touched it. This is what it looks like when you first apply it. So we do have some oxidation. This turns probably like a little bit more, I don't know what you would call that, like neutral undertone, whereas it starts off kind of like a yellowish. So those are kind of all of the things that I can talk to at the moment. I've caught my breath. I'm less frustrated, but I really am frustrated by this brand. I've heard nothing but good things about Dr. Sam's, and for like a skincare, I think she's a dermatologist. It doesn't even matter. If you are putting out a sunscreen and this is what it looks like, or that is what it looked like, I just don't know how you can put that out and think it works for people. Now, when I watched her video of her applying it, it looked beautiful. Like it didn't look like anything on the skin. So I do think it's about the tone and the shade, but since they only have 4 shades, you have to have like the perfect match, and that just doesn't happen for most people. And the reason for that is because there's so much pigment. If it had less pigment, the iron oxides in the product, then you would have like a little bit more leeway and like wiggle room to get your match. But because there is a heavy dose of pigment, it really works only for certain skin tones. And I don't really have an option either, because I think that the fair shade is probably going to be like for more porcelain skin. If you see Dr. Sam, her skin is like porcelain white. It's beautiful. But then the medium shade is going to be way deeper, and that's not going to work for me either. So, you know, I do commend them for having 4 shades. A lot of bigger brands don't even have that many, but it's makeup in my opinion, not sunscreen. So I'm very astounded. Like the reviews seem to be good on this product. I tried. I don't feel like I'm trying to hate this product. It did not work. I'm going to reach out to the brand and like see what they say, because I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something here and it bothers me, but I don't know, save $40 until I figure it out. Maybe if the brand reaches out, if I learn something, I will let you know. And maybe one day I'll do another review, but for now, this is a just massive pass. I mean, I have other massive passes in this series, but this one feels like it stands out. So with all that said, wrapping up day 10 with a clean face, and I will see you tomorrow for day 11.